EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after-catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll get this into the hands of Austin. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced to his right. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
63. Fourth down, here's Hurts. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the Steelers' first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal. Walker is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
He'll get this out wide. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Jackson now on second down.
The 27-yard line.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Third and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
He'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 42-yard line.
Great. German, 73.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 43, here's second and 9.
Good. Easy, 63, 60. Let's get it.
Hurts. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First grab for Metcalf. Good for the first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in off tackle.
It's now second and 6.
From the 29, here's second and 6. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down.
On 81. Hey! Go Silver, ready? Carl up, Daddy. Carl up. No, sir.
To throw is Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. Ah, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
A design run here with Jackson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Second down, Jackson. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. There he goes, inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Baltimore. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10.
On one, ready? Ready? Come on! 180! 180!
Now it's Jackson. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here comes second and 4. Now Jackson, this a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
Now at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. To throw is Hurts. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And this will be incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Third down coming up. Here's Hurts. On the move left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And Hurts wisely going to slide after he's picked up the first down.
And the Steelers first down. First and
Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Forced out wide. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
First and 10 at the 45.
On the ground, it's Walker. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. We'll go three tight ends here on first and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5.
King, Phil King.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Hey, Silver.
To throw on second down is Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, here's Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal to the 5-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now here's second and goal.
Great, set. Hey, 70.
Throwing is Hurts. Flush to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Great, set. 180.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Third and goal for Hurts. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Steelers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, That can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Out to his right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Don't touch it. Hey. Crowd left Yeti. 73. Hey.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Hurts. Rolling to the left.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Forced out wide.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Now Hurts. Rolling right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Boswell's kick is good. So we reached the intermission. It was been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for 29.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Jackson going to keep this one himself.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. Here's a designed run. And he will power his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Hurts. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
180, 180. King, Phil King, Phil King.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
2nd down, they need 3. Hurts to throw. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Great, set. Hey, Silver, 180, 180.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. But he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Come on.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Jackson now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the 2nd-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hand.
And he will get into the end zone. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's Walker. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Once again, it's Walker. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here's Hurts. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on 4th down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. We'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Steelers 1st down. Rather by plenty. It's 3rd and 2, and they got 8. They'll run here with Walker. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
37-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Hurts. That's the rookie first-round pick, Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to get the football at their own 40.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
First time they've looked his way all game long. And he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
At the 44-yard line.
A give to Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another 1st down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
1st and 10. A design run here with Jackson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Here's Hurts. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his left. They'll pick up 7. Nice job defensively, though, to make sure it's not more. And it sets up 4th down. Hurts. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
Gain of 16 yards.
Now it's Hurts. This one grabbed by Austin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. on 1st and 10. It's Hurts.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Ravens. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. We'll take the snap and go down to a knee. Second and 11. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.